Hi, we are talking today with Megan McAdowell, the director of, and I hope I got your last name right, the director of the Marshall M. Frederick Sculpture Museum, about an exciting new website which tours the 102 outdoor sculptures and murals in Saginaw Bay and Midland counties. 25 of those are on the SVSU campus and 22 on the Delta College main campus. And the website is called publicartpassport.com. It's also on the message that I have here. It is in a trial run, so there's going to be some things that aren't filled in yet. Why was this created?
Thank you, Janet. Yeah, this was created basically out of an expressed need by some local art supporters who, and in particular, Sarah Jury of the Jury Foundation. We were talking and just about how we could better share the fabulous artwork that we have around our region. And so we were talking kind of pre-pandemic and during the pandemic, our museum, the Marshall Frederick Sculpture Museum, ended up using a lot of this 360-degree virtual tour technology. So when we came back to the office from working from home, we got back with Sarah and said, hey, let's try to use this technology with our outdoor public art and sculptures and murals across the region. And so she signed on to be the sponsor of a pilot phase, and that's what we have to share with you today.
How much work has this entailed? Hours and hours, I'm assuming.
Hours and hours. Yeah, we have a fabulous contractor that we work with. He worked for Google for over 20 years, and so he knows the technology. And then our collections manager, Jeff Haney, here at the Marshall Frederick Sculpture Museum, has built the website up around all of that. And we've been trying to collect information about the artworks and artists from the region, but you'll see that we have a lot of gaps. And so
Yeah.
that is a perfect way for people to get in touch with us. And, we're basically going to crowdsource this information that's missing. So it's going to just ever be improving and expanding. And
Okay.
we're really excited.
What I find fascinating too, yes, it shows all of the murals and sculptures, but there's also a separate page or whatever for all the arts groups, which I counted up nearly 50 links to arts
Exactly.
groups in the three counties. And you click on that and it tells you about the Temple Theater, what the website is, that type of thing.
Yeah, we
So,
thought it was really important to not only highlight the public artworks, but our amazing arts and cultural organizations in the region. And so we were able to just look up their information. And again, we may have missed one or two. So please do reach out to us if someone sees that we've missed. Yes, nearly 50 already that we have across the Great Lakes Bay region, not just in the downtown areas, but
right.
counties wide. And so, and we just, this allows people that are visiting from out of town to easily connect with nearby institutions as they're looking at the public art. They can go check out a show at a theater or go to a museum, all sorts of things.
What I also liked was with the SVSU collection and the Delta that there's maps also,
Hmm.
so people will know where they are and what they are.
Yeah,
And
for
then tell
those
me
dense areas, it's helpful to have those.
where I got confused is the 360 site, and maybe when we show that, you can show how it works. But what is the purpose of that? Just to give a layout of the land, so to speak?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So when you are, whether you're in person on the ground and you want to kind of have, am I getting close? You can actually walk along the street and kind of zoom around. But also if you're across the world, you can kind of get a feeling of where kind of the public art, it's really best seen in context. And so
Right.
while we have on the individual artwork pages still photographs of the artworks, we wanted to have that 360-degree experience so that you could see the context in which these artworks reside.
So when do you anticipate that it will be beyond pilot and all up and ready and you don't know probably?
I would say that, well, when we did our soft launch of the pilot for some of our arts and cultural colleagues last week, we weren't quite didn't think we were ready to go public, but they all said nope, let's just go public, and again let people feed
Yeah.
us information. So I guess we're basically calling the pilot launched, and we will always be filling in information, and then we are also gathering new artworks so that we can secure funding for a second phase.
Ah,
And
okay.
again, we want to do the filming of things when everything's nice and green here in Michigan. So we're probably going to gather all that up over the winter, and then do some film shooting in the spring. So yeah, it will just hopefully continue to evolve, not just in documenting what we already exists, but as you know, we have
Right.
an active arts community across the region, and so new murals are going up every summer,
Yep.
and new sculptures are being dedicated and installed. And
Yep.
so this is, just again a great way for us to um, show off what we have. And as we've been doing this, a lot of people that have lived in this region for decades are discovering artworks that they didn't know were right around the corner from
Well,
them.
when I counted them up, 100 and what did I say, 2? Oh my
Hmm.
word, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
And you've missed a couple, so yeah.
Exactly, exactly. We know that we've missed quite a few. We tried to get as many as we could, and kind of focused first for this pilot phase on the downtown regions, and that was because A, they're more concentrated, and also B, as part of this filming for this pilot phase, we did some drone footage,
Oh,
so that you can have maps looking over top of our beautiful cities. And so we wanted to get as many artworks as we could kind of within that drone
yeah.
footage range. So when we go to share the screen, we'll be able to see some of that, of why we did it that way.
Okay, let's kinda let you lead us through if I push the right buttons here.
Okay. All right, there we are. So this is publicartpassport.com for the Great Lakes Bay region. And you can see in our upper menu here, we've got three of our cities, Bay City, Midland, and Saginaw, featured in this pilot phase. And then we have the arts and culture organizations also separated um, by those cities in the region. As we scroll down on the home page, you can see that right away you are able to launch into a tour of the region in these maps. And we'll let this one, I haven't loaded it on this browser yet, so it just takes a second. There we go. So now we are over lovely downtown Saginaw and Old Town Saginaw. Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah.
And we can click on a blue icon and bring up specific artworks. This is one of the ways that we can bring up artworks. Let's see here. I'm going to go back over to this view, and here's a artwork that just was installed and unveiled recently, again donated by the Jury family here in Saginaw. And this sculpture, you can of course, click and get a little bit more information and a still photo. But as we were talking about, Janet, to be able to see, hey, this is dimensional stuff here. So we got to go. We can't just look at this from one view. These are three-dimensional sculptures, and so to be able
Okay.
to see all the way around, but also to see, where is this? Oh, it's on the backside of this Delta College building in downtown Saginaw. So that is one way to explore the public artworks. In the lower left, you can see that you can also navigate via a map, or you can go up to the top and navigate via our carousel here. I'm going to click on our museum for a second here. Let's see. Here we've got another one of these drone captures of the SVSU campus. And above the museum here, we have our sculpture garden. You can go down to street level here and see the beautiful Marshall Frederick sculptures, our baboons, our lovely fountain. But we can also, this is a feature that we have that we're hoping others will want to add in future phases, is we can also go inside the museum via a virtual tour. And as we are a free museum and Marshall Fredericks is what we call America's public sculptor, we thought was fitting to include that. You
Yep.
can again tour our museum. We have these red hot spots for a youth tour. There we go. Spirit of Detroit. We've got blue markers for adults. So again, this is just another way that we'll be able to continually enhance this website is by adding to more virtual tours. But we're going to go back to the home page. And like I said, you can go in through the maps of the on the website, and we also have the maps broken up by city, so you can go to different cities or college campuses. But at the top here, you can also explore individual artworks this way. So if you decide whatever device you're on, you don't really want to do the map thing, but you really want to learn about all of the individual artworks, you can do that this way. We'll go pull up one of our newest examples here is the Old Town Saginaw Street Art Park. You'll see the date here, 2021. And this is fantastic because this, again, has so many different views. So we've got a bunch of photography here and some of the artists. And this was just done this summer. And so we can get these.
For some reason, your voice is breaking up.
Oh.
Any idea why?
No, I don't know why.
There, now it's fine. Okay.
Okay.
Let's hope. Okay. All right.
Great. So we're able to get to add artworks to in this sort of page very easily. And we hope to do so on a regular basis. As we, it's the 360-degree filming that we're going to do in batches, and that we need to save up more money with our contractor. But you can see that we've got, we highlight different features of our community, like the Great Mural Project. And as Janet mentioned, over on our arts and culture organizations, you can go by the city and bring up all of the different arts and culture organizations. Got our Castle Museum here. You can go to their website. Hopefully that's working there. There you go. And explore stories of Saginaw County. So.
And then there's somewhere I saw a search engine. So if you typed in something, it would take you.
Yes. So we are working on a few different things. Thank you for mentioning that. Here at the bottom of the homepage, we have a way where you can search the and it's a word search. So if you typed in sculpture or mural, it's going to bring up every mention of murals. So you'll bring up all the murals across all of the different cities and areas.
Okay.
I also wanted to point out here that we have been adding to each page an email function so that people can email us if they have recommendations about the missing name of a sculpture or the artist who did a mural 20 years ago. We can't find the name.
Yeah.
So people can send us that feedback, any suggestions. We also have a new Facebook site that we just launched for the Public Art Passport, as well as an Instagram
Ah,
handle. So that makes it even easier to share. And so you can share this with friends and family by just sending them the website name, or by following us on Facebook or Instagram and sharing that way. So we are adding those to every page. And again, it's let me be able to bring it up here. Yep. So you can see it's the Public Art
yep.
Passport. It's got its own Facebook page now.
Okay. Okay. Didn't know that. Okay.
And so please like, share, get the word out, because the more people that know about this, the richer it's going to become, because we're going to be able to have people give us information back and just constantly improve it and build it out. So we're excited, and we just hope that, again, it serves not only visitors to our region, but our residents as well.
So how are you going to market it? So yeah, we need to educate our people, but we'd like to get it out there to the rest of Michigan. How are you going to do any kind of marketing?
That's a great question. Um, One of our regional CVBs, Conference and Visitor Bureau, Go Great Lakes Bay, or gogreat.com, they have on their website walking tours for the region, and they are very excited to add this to the
Okay.
region's Visitor
Yep.
Bureau website, and anyone else who wants to share it as well. Again,
Oh,
we've got
breaking
all. Oh, sorry about that.
breaking up again, darn it.
Oh,
Who knows?
um, yeah, I don't know. This is my new time using this headset, but can you hear me now?
Not really, but we're at the end pretty much anyway. So let's see
Well,
if you come back at us. Nope. But I think we've pretty much wrapped it up. So please explore, people. Don't get frustrated. It can be a little, oh God, what button do I push? So just have fun with it.
yep. You can always click on
Go back.
the homepage and go back. And you know what? It's all about exploring. So don't be afraid. Just
Yes,
explore.
yes,
Just
yes.
explore.
Okay. Okay. I
Thank
think
you
that
so
will
much,
do it.
Janet. Yes.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye bye, everyone.